JoTea. I'm Jodie, and let's spill that Love Island tea. Episode 3 and 4. All of the islanders and the new bombshells are obviously back from their little getaway, and Kenzie is refusing to talk to Zach. She's on some, oh, Charlie is hotter than Zach shit, and I'm sitting there like, who is Charlie? It took me a minute to clock that. She's talking about the brother. You're lying in that, because there's just no way. Charlie, really, have you seen that man? She is refusing to speak to Zach, not once, but twice. He has tried, and he starts trying again, because why is she just being a child? Just have the conversation, get out of the way. There doesn't need to be bad blood. Y'all didn't even know each other for a day. I kind of need her to move away from Sean, because she's going to Sean because that's her only option right now. I mean, Sean is also doing it too. He's sitting there telling her he likes anime, and she's like, oh, so that means you're into the Lord of the Rings? No, girl, no, it doesn't. She also really sucks at flirting. Her flirting skills are not what she thinks it is. I know she thinks that she's eating, but she's not. Her talking to Gabriel, it's cringing me the heck out, and then she's telling the girls that it's making her kitty purr. Oh, I can't. The biggest thing in both of these episodes that has literally lined up 2 episodes for us is Sincere pulled Kata for a chat. And I don't really know what he pulled her for, because I'm sitting and I'm watching and I'm like, I believed you were loyal. I really believed you. He's very convincing. When Sincere tells us something, I believe him. But then he's in the video room talking about you can go fishing and get multiple fish and like all of the fish. So you told us you were loyal, you told us that the conversation didn't mean nothing, but you're in the video room talking about catching multiple fishes and liking multiple fish. So when I reflect on both of these episodes, Sincere is almost gaslighting us, because we're watching it and he's telling us one thing but he's doing another. Because then he is talking about when he spoke to Kata, it was all about, oh, how great Melanie is and how much he really likes being with Melanie. And even though we see in the conversation with Kata, there wasn't much going on. They were just talking about where they're from and very casual conversation. But just off of the sight of Sincere talking to Kata, Melanie is crying. I actually felt really sorry for her in this moment, because she is crying that guys always get sick of her really easy. So she's obviously really triggered by this and upset, because she thinks Sincere is moving on to the next pretty thing. But it isn't long before she's pushing, let's explore, let's talk to other people. I'm not listening to your words don't mean shit. If shit goes left now, you're gonna freak out. But you're telling the man that you're basically done and he should go and talk to other people. This whole beef between Melanie and Kata, I feel like they are gonna bitch slap each other. Why was Kata watching their argument and she wasn't even hiding it? She was like sat up, literally making sound effects, listening to them argue. Melanie was like, are you good? I am watching Kata though, because all of the chatter on social media is showing us what Kata is capable of. She'll pull up to a party and slap a bitch with no issue. They are calling her the Grim Reaper of New Hampshire, and I can't deal with it, because she literally is making some people's lives hell. Some people apparently had to even move school because of her. Now, I don't know what is true, because the US side of Love Island social media just spreads rumors for no reason. It's like a hobby for y'all. You be just posting shit and none of it be real. So I'm not gonna take it as face value. If people move schools because she was bullying them, that's terrible. But we gonna take it from what's in the villa. If y'all don't like somebody, you'll be saying anything to get them kicked out of that villa. But Sincere is obviously having his little therapy session with Sean, and he's telling her, if y'all listened to what I was just dealing with right there, I'm all into Melanie. I don't want my significant other to be acting that way. I can't blame him. Melanie is already acting crazy for him literally just sitting having a conversation. But then I do also get her side. If she's always been played by guys and one minute they like her, next minute they're on to the next girl, I can see why that would be triggering for her. I'm kind of on again, off again with Bia in these 2 episodes. I do like Bia, but in these episodes I'm questioning her a little bit. She's getting really annoyed by Kenzie talking to Gabriel, and that is the whole name of the game. He's a bombshell. He didn't just come here for you. When y'all talk, all he does is kiss you. He came here to have fun, baby girl, so don't get attached to him that quick. I just feel like though she doesn't like Kenzie, and unless it's the editing and they're doing it on purpose, but it looks like even when Kenzie's talking in the girls' room about how we'll be honest with each other, everybody's open right now, she's rolling her eyes every time Kenzie speaks, and I'm like, I don't really know where that energy's coming from. Even during the challenge then, she dumped her in slime for stepping on people's toes. I don't think Kenzie's stepping on anybody's toes. She's just a silly goofy girl trying to get to know all the guys. And realistically, I don't think at episode 4 they're at the point where they need to sit people down and have conversations about who they're talking to. Everybody is open right now. It's literally week 1. But Gabriel is interested in Kenzie. He told the guys that she's his type on the outside, but then when he was talking to Bia, he did say that he likes Kenzie, but certain things in their conversation turned him off her, such as different cultures. I mean, he didn't really go into that because Bia was heavy on it. She was like, yes, you need to pick me, we're from the same culture, her culture is different, you need to bin her. I find it odd that Melanie keeps acting like she's forgetting Kata's name. Girl, you are acting. You've done that like 4 times now. You are not forgetting that girl's name. You know very well what her name is. She pulled Anaya and is literally sitting in her face. You are sitting with your friend who is comforting you through everything since day 1, telling her, you know what, to get back at him, I'm gonna pull KC. And it's like, boo boo, that is your friend's man. man, you are sitting there talking to her, telling her, I'm gonna pull your man to piss mine off. That's not a good look. Anaya, of course, is such a good friend that she's still there for her. I don't know what's going on with Sean and Kenzie. I'm not shipping it. I'm not on board with it. They are kissing in the pool. They're kissing goodnight. They're kissing breakfast. They are just kissing. It seems like they are talking though, and maybe they do like each other. I just want Anaya and Sean to happen. I'm just waiting for Anaya and Sean because she is so protective over him and I need to see it. She also chooses him as her villa crush in the challenge, so I was like, yes, they were given everything. We had 2 challenges in these episodes though, and they definitely stirred everything up. Firstly, Trinity, it is crazy to be given the Gluck Gluck 3000 in the back of the car with your mother driving the car. What is that even about? You're telling us it's because it's daylight saving times. You know that didn't make sense, and you know that shit was not valid. Doing that shit in the car with your mother in the front is crazy. She'll know now. She's probably watching this show sick to her stomach. We also learned from this challenge that Sincere had no issues with messaging people while he was in a relationship, and his response to it was like, everybody does it. No sir, everybody doesn't do it. You're trying to sell to us that you're loyal, don't forget. But in our second challenge of the episodes, we had a bombshell in hiding. Corbin was hiding away in a little locker room, ready to kiss all of the girls. He is like 6'4", he's got a deep voice, he's muscular, the girls are all ready to eat him up. Our other villa crushes that we've seen in this challenge were very surprising though. We had Bia and Sincere. I did not see that one coming because she hasn't really spoken to him at all. Trinity also chose Sean as her crush, and Sean was gripping it. Sean was gripping up Trinity and Anaya, and I need him to actually start mingling. I need him to start having conversations, and if he's already having them, Love Island, I need you to air them. Melanie obviously chose Casey to get back at Sincere, but when she was choosing him, she was talking about, oh, I know he's been dying to taste it again. That is your best friend's guy. Again, you're just rubbing it in her face, and they were literally dry humping and everything. I was sitting there like, girl, please. And I know it's not Friendship Island, and look, it's very clear that Melanie's not here to make friends, but she's overdoing it. She also dumped Kada in this challenge for who needs to be fired, literally saying that Kada needs to be dumped from the island is crazy, and then saying, oh, it's all love, it's fake love. You are literally fake as fuck. And I'm starting to choose sides in this beef because Kada hasn't done nothing, and Melanie is just ganging up on her for no reason. She's a bombshell, honey. She needs to do what she gotta do. Kenzie just loves to perform. You've seen it in the introduction of this season, but in this challenge, she was coming to perform for all of the guys. They all got a show. She chose Gabriel as her crush, obviously, and Sincere and Casey were stood up giving her 10s.
10s across the board! 10s.
Which we didn't see them do for anybody else. I thought that was hilarious because they literally had 10s on papers. I was like, yes, girl, go get it. She was dropping in the split, shaking ass, doing everything. Kada chose Sincere as her crush, and I really wanted her to choose him because that just spices it up even more. But not only did she choose Sincere to kiss, they fully went in, by the way. She also chose him to be slimed in response to who needs a promotion from their couple, and this was just iconic because yes, do that right in Melanie's face. Her and Melanie are not going to be friends. She could have easily dumped Melanie in that, but by dumping Sincere to that type of question shows her, bitch, I'm coming for you. But once they get back from this challenge, Melanie is hyped. She's like, yes, Corbin is my type, girls. You all need to back away. I'm ready to take Corbin. As soon as I seen him, I was giddy. He is going to be all mine. Bia is not really having it. Bia thinks that Kenzie should have first dibs on the bombshell when he comes in because she's the only single girl, but also that's just not how it works. Everybody has dibs on the bombshell. It's not about the single girl. But all of the rest of the girls seem to agree with Bia. They all thought Kenzie should be the first one to have a conversation, and I guess at that point, yes, the first one to have a conversation makes sense, but to have first dibs doesn't make sense because y'all don't even know if he likes her. We also seen that Trinity thought it was leading to a friendship with Bryce, but Bryce actually said, heck no, we are building a foundation here and we're gonna be solid. We might be watching a slow burn to solid couple develop here, because he was also really offended that she said that he was faking it to keep going in the couple, basically, because according to him, it's not like that at all, and he's actually really trying with Trinity, so I'm excited to keep watching them. Bryce in the background is definitely in love with Zach, and them two got a little duo going on. The bombshell Corbin enters the villa, and the girls are already familiar. They are giggling, they are hyped, they are all so excited to see him walk in. He obviously says, it's nice to see you girls again, and the guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Corbin pulls a whole, guys, do you want to hear from me, or ladies, are you gonna tell your man? He's confident though. He tells them straight up, I kissed every one of your girls. Can y'all go and kick rocks? Because I want to talk to your girls and steal them from you. The guys are ready to swing. Sincere especially, he is rocked already. But he's talking to all the girls in this group. They're around the fire pit and Melanie keeps leaning over to him. Trinity and Kenzie are literally like, girl, can you sit back? We're all having a group conversation. And literally during this conversation, Melanie's like, actually, can we go and talk in private? And it's like he was literally having a group conversation, answering questions from all of the girls, and she literally interrupts them and takes him away. The girls are sitting there like, what the actual heck is wrong with her? This is the first time that I am really side-eyeing her, and it has changed my opinion on her a lot. I was still kind of making excuses for her in the beginning of these episodes, but after seeing this, I was like, nah, I can see the girl that you are. Obviously, she is not here to make friends, and it's not Friend Island, but be respectful. The girls are not playing with this. They are not sitting around and taking this. You can see that they're pissed. Trinity clocked her because if that was Sincere and he went and talked to one of the bombshells as soon as they arrived in the villa, she would be kicking up murder. She would have interrupted that conversation. Sincere is sitting there and he doesn't even know what's going on. He's like, did she pull him? Did he pull her? What is going on? Because she is overly excited about this guy. She literally went crazy over Sincere having a friendly conversation, or a conversation she knew nothing about, and now she's pulling the bombshell for private conversations. I absolutely love Sean and Sincere's little therapy sessions. They are always just in the corner away from everybody else, just getting deep, talking about their relationships, their feelings. I love that. It's like Big Brother, Little Brother vibes. But I am noticing from all the conversations that we're seeing in the villa, Sincere seems like he is actually, like, he's not surface level. He's deep. He seems like he actually does want a relationship. He is kind of still manipulating me. I still kind of believe him that he's loyal, even though he is a previous cheater, but we have to wait and see. Melanie came back to the girls and Bia straight up tells her that was excessive and it was rude. You did not firstly have to keep leaning over him, and you did not have to take him away from the group. Melanie is saying that she didn't do it on purpose and she didn't realize that she was even doing it. But girl, Trinity had to pull you back twice to tell you, we're here too. She's telling the girls to relax and settle their tone, so this is obviously giving beef. Once you start telling people to relax, it's gonna get heated. I do personally think Bia said it in the best way she could have. There was no other way to say it. Melanie's saying that it's all because she loves looking at people's faces. She needs to make eye contact. Girl, going crazy-eyed and putting your face in people's faces is not talking about I'm good at eye contact. If you were good at eye contact, people would just be looking at you. She'd be staring in people's faces like this and then talking about I'm good at eye contact. So cause the guy wasn't facing you, you're literally jumping around him? Please. But obviously then she straight away jumped into, I don't want to talk to you girls anymore, you did too much. Nobody did too much. You did too much by taking the guy away from the girls in a group conversation. Then she just flew off the handles. I don't know what happened to her. Melanie went cray cray. Somebody said on TikTok yesterday that she is diagnosed bipolar. I don't know if that was really her. If that's true, I don't know why the producers even put her in here, because she's dead ass crazy. Her brain has switched that much that as she gets up, she walks straight to Kata and is like, I need somebody to talk to. Can you come and talk to me? And Kata is like, oop, not me. And Aya tries to go and get her and is like, girl, can we talk? And she's like, no, I am not going back to the couch. I ain't going back to the couch. I ain't going back to the couch. She keeps repeating it over and over again like she's in a psychosis. And then she's like, give me 10, give me 10, give me 10, give me 10. Sincere's watching on though, and surely he needs to think that this girl is crazy and probably not worth the time. And I don't even mean that to sound bad, but she definitely needs help. I think she needs to go to therapy. But next episode is going to be a recoupling and somebody is getting dumped. Looking at how this episode is folding out, if Corbin goes with Melanie, that would mean Sincere is probably going to be dumped, and that is just going to be crazy because that's a big character gone already. I need Sincere, Sean and Casey to be safe. That is my top 3 that I need to just be safe. They need to be in the next episode. But let me know all your thoughts on this episode in the comments below and we will talk there. Do you guys think that Melanie is going crazy? And please somebody let me know if she's actually bipolar. I need to find out if that was actually a real thing and if she is actually diagnosed bipolar. Then we'll obviously look at her actions in a different way. Regardless of what we think though, I really hope the wellness team is on standby, ready to look after her when she is having these breakdowns in the villa, because that's not good for anybody, for the people around her or for her. Don't forget to subscribe. We will be back for episode 5 and I will see you guys in my next video.